Picky Penguins? This is NicoB here to finally announce the winners to the Council Voices fan art contest. Yes, I'm sorry this ended up taking much longer than I intended it to. But you guys did not make it easy, all right? This is your fault. It's your fault. You guys are way too talented. Holy shnikes. There were so many good entries this time around. Holy crap. So in grand total, we got well over 150 entries for this contest, which is actually pretty comparable to what the banner art contest was, which we also got about that amount. It still didn't touch the Persona 5 art contest, which that one had 500 plus entries. And I'm kind of glad it wasn't that bad. But I do think the quality of these entries might have been like on the more insane end. Like this one felt very difficult to pick out. I had to start being very picky about certain things because there's so many ones that just could have like, yeah, this could have easily been the winner if there just weren't already also so many other really good ones. It involved me having to be like super picky, even though I honestly love like a lot of these entries. And also I was only doing 3 winners this time. And in some of the previous contests, like the banner art and I think Persona 5, I ended up doing like 5 or 6 winners. But honestly, I kind of thought that this contest, since the Council Voice itself is already fairly niche, I kind of thought we would honestly get less entries than usual, but you guys proved me wrong. Pretty much got about the same amount that we did for the banner art one. So this made things really tough. But I have my winners. I felt long and hard about it, and I am happy with my decisions here. But I do also want to take a moment just to point out some honorable mentions. Some other penguins here whose work I feel like definitely deserves some recognition for just how fucking cool it was, all right? Because like I said, there were just so many good ones that it was really, really hard to narrow it down. So I hope at the very least to these penguins who I'm about to talk about, even though you're not necessarily winning anything here, I hope that you at least receive some happiness just knowing that I saw your work and I loved it and I still thought it was fantastic and was worth mentioning here. That said, if you don't really care about the honorable mentions and you just want to know who won the contest, you can go ahead and just skip to this moment. But I really recommend you stick around because these are honestly super good, okay? There are quite a few of them though. So there were too many. I was like, I want to talk about these. They're freaking great. By the way, needless to say, if you haven't seen the most recent episode of Council Voices, this is going to contain a lot of spoilers for that episode. So please go watch it. Really, I do want you to be surprised by the plot of that, hopefully, before potentially being spoiled by a lot of these contest entries. So you have been warned. If you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it. So these aren't in any particular order, by the way. Actually, maybe mostly alphabetical, because that's just the way I'm going, because I have to have a big folder of them. But these are the honorable mentions. So first up, we got Artsy Nerdling. I really liked the bright colors used in this one and how sort of stark they were to the black background, the shine that was given to certain spots like the hair, Muri's eye here. Like a light is like shining down from up above. And I don't know, just the style of this one really drew me in. I really love the colors and just everything looks so pleasant. Nice high saturation. And the line art looks really good too. I really like this one. Next up, we've got Bibbidi Bobbidi Dude. I love it immediately when I look at this. So the first thing I see is, of course, me just grabbing her chest going, ah! so ridiculous looking. But I love the style with this one. The fact that we have like Bad here and this kind of smoky, foggy style, like almost like it's the smoke coming from the tip of his gun. With Miyu popping in, and you sort of see Zero's eyes in the back, and then of course we got Bobby, Kiyogiri, and Shuichi with the papers flying around. I don't know, just something very artistic and very cool in how this is all framed together. I thought this was a very creative and clever one. Next up, we've got Chia Abiya. And I would say this is basically Council Voices if it was a Studio Ghibli movie. I love this one. Holy crap. You know, of course, we got our Ollie boy here leading the fray in his own, of course, Studio Ghibli style with everybody else following suit. I think the real highlight, honestly, of this one is just the background and the flowers and just how whimsical it all is. And it all just seamlessly like flows together. Like it doesn't feel random despite there being so many parts to it. The beautiful Council Voices here. Aji looking extra lovely. Oh, I didn't even see. I'm actually in the back there. I'm over there with my microphone. I'm poking my head out. I didn't actually notice it the first time. There's a little kitty next to me. I'm gonna bet that's probably like her like own character or something. But it's a very, very pretty and just, I don't know. I really like the whimsical nature of this picture. Next up, we've got Cinnamon Sick. This one, I like Judgy. I don't know why Judgy up here just yelling on the phone. This guy like makes me laugh. Like he's like, motherfucker, I swear to God, on this old ass phone. We got a very sullen Fulbright here. It's very movie-esque picture. And honestly, this is probably something I saw in a lot of entries, right? Is this movie-esque style of the characters kind of stacked on top of each other. So the ones I'm sort of showing here really are some of the best in my opinion, where they really did a good job of having the characters stand out from each other, to overlap in the right places, and are done at interesting, unique angles. I like the glowing green reflecting off the glasses here at the bottom. Miuri riding on Moshirige with the envelope opener in her hand. I don't know, just the expressions of all the characters, the flow of movement in some people, the nice dark outlines around each character to make each one identifiable. It looks really good. And of course, the one shadowy figure at the top. I don't know, this looks really neat. I really like the setup of this one. Next, we got Crazy Mouse Inc., who's actually, I have not seen a piece of fan art from her in like ages, I think. Something that really impressed me about this one was the fact that this is definitely done in traditional form, not done digitally, which is very impressive with just the amount of shading and expression. I love Moshirige's face. It's definitely a more simple one, but it's hilarious. All right, I love it. I never get tired of the T-Rex with the chainsaw. I'm riding on his back, chasing poor Moshirige. And this is something that Crazy Mouse Inc. always did with her work, was that she always tended to do her stuff traditionally. And I just thought, this is really freaking cool. This looks great. Has a lot of charm and a lot of laughs. And I think I just like how happy the dinosaur looks. I don't know, something about that. He's just like, got a big old smile on his face. Next up, we've got a piece by Crow. This one was super cool. I think just the setup of this one, how we got the monitors with the multicolored bars on each of them spread out, how everyone's sitting on top of like bits of furniture, waffles, papers, the table, filing cabinets chained together, how you can see the chains in the top kind of around the bottom and with this sort of bokeh out of focus effect, and all the characters just from the game sitting there. I don't know, it was really neat. This is I think the setup of this one was super cool. And I do like, actually, I think the lower saturation too helps to sort of make it seem more dramatic. I don't know, very pretty. I really like this one. Next we got Def Campos. This one gave me such a fucking laugh. Holy shit. Get some freaking voice coming dance shenanigans. Waffles falling, Monokuma in the back there just singing his heart out. Tagami smacking Fukawa with a waffle, while Gato looks like he's holding a camera or something. Wow, I don't know if that was intentional. Like he's holding a camera out recording this while he's drinking his coffee. Everyone's beating the shit out of each other. It's great. This is so good. Usami and Kameda coming down on the bagel. It's pure chaos. I think something that was actually like surprisingly effective too is actually the use of color here with the lights. We got the multicolored lights and how it actually reflects off certain surfaces like the smoke here. It's impressive. And with how goofy this picture is, it's probably not something you would immediately notice. Oh, I didn't even see in the back. You actually see Moshirige poking his head through the window. He's all bandaged up. Poor Moshirige. Next, we got this piece by Darimono. Man, I love the lighting of this piece. Just the really stark white light that bounces off certain characters, like off Shuichi's hat and Kirigiri, and Phoenix's head. It looks so cool. Everyone's got this nice kind of glow to it. They're out here on this beautiful day just outside the Council of Voices, and all the characters walking along here, bad looking, like his bad self. Mai over there getting horny. I think Kiguri, though, is truly the star of this shot, which is she's looking extra luxurious here. But yeah, good line art, good use of lights, and some really good color palettes. I don't know, this makes them really stick out quite a bit. Next, we've got this one by Delbu, and I liked the creativity of this one. How it's like clearly it's 7 playing on like an old Game Boy, the Council game, with the freaking new cat in the center, with even the Game Boy Color like aesthetic here. Judge in the back fighting with Despair Blitz, battling each other, and Seven's basically controlling himself with the gun, with shooting bagels at Kameda. And it's like a bunch of Kamedas coming out of the castle. I don't know, this one was super creative, and the fact that he says, "Eat bagel, bitches." It's great. I love it. I love it. Super creative. And it's all done in a beautiful pixelated style. That's my jam, man. I love it. Next up, we got a piece by Dobinbo, which shows the bad boys in all their glory with, of course, Fulbright here standing on top of Bad's head. Dad looking super pissed off. Here, just like, what am I doing here? Why do I put up with this shit? Fulbright, like, just looking glorious. Look at him. Haha, pillar of justice, truly. Again, really good dramatic use of light. Very comical, very cute. I like this one quite a bit. Next up, we got this piece by Drifting on Theta Waves. I think that's how I say it. And what made this piece also just very impressive, again, done in the traditional style, but with just pen and ink. And just the setup of everything, just the framing of this shot with Naya and Chiaki in the back, the other members running after them. Tagami not running. I like that intention there. The other characters lying around the left and the right. And then in the center here, it's like this is from a perspective of Kay there with his chess pieces looking onward. And then Council of Voices in the center. This is really, really cool how they managed to lay this all out. And again, very common theme of this kind of stylized, almost movie poster looking image. But I think, again, this is a really good one. And the fact that it was done with traditional means makes it even more impressive. Okay, this is probably one of the funniest pieces that I had. This one by Ikasa Pixel Art. Oh my God. This had me in fucking stitches. This shit is hilarious. Just like it's the Council of Voices. You see Gundam in the back there, powering up his arm, staying just outside the cloud. Everyone's beating the living shit out of each other. And just my favorite part is freaking Fujisaki coming out of the smoke and doing a literal body slam. This shit just, look at this shit. She's like, here I come. It's amazing. Miyuri in the back, just eating bananas. Poor Monami is like, oh God, what do I do? My karma's got Kazuichi. Fig's like, oh God, what am I doing? Hanging out by the chocolate fountain. Monica must just singing in the back. The waffles are coming down. It's just great. It's fantastic. It all flows beautifully and done in a lovely pixelated style as well. Seven's foot coming out, kicking Kamei in the face. Beating the shit out of her, right? Oh, I laughed for like a solid 10 minutes from seeing this. This was just fantastic. Really, really beautiful work, Ikasa. And again, it's like, this is so hard, right? Like, some of these are amazing, right? Like, holy shit, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. You see how this is fucking difficult? Next up, we got this one piece by Joe Gaki. I liked really just the interesting framing and the setup for this one, and just how this was a really cute and clever piece with the penguin here in the back, like this little world created inside of my office. The penguin's got my headphones around him, and in there we see the Council of Voices, and through that head we see the actual table. Moshirige strangling Kameda, everyone just sitting around, dicking around, doing stuff. The judge's like, all right, I want to shut the fuck up. But the fact that they even actually took like a image of my office and like drew over a little bit, and it was a very cute idea, and not one that I saw like kind of done super often in this contest, this idea of like this little imaginary world, and it just super cute. I really love the angle that the table and everything is at. Like, that's not an easy shot to do, and it looks great. It's beautiful. It's funny, actually. Now I say that, and then we're gonna jump to the next one, which is probably the only the other picture that really did this same idea, which is by Cognac, who with their piece also being a similar thing, where instead it's got me here holding all of the Council of Voices members like in my arms. These adorable little chibi drawings. Oh my God, it's so colorful. The lovely hello. Everyone's so charismatic, and we got the Uji and Kamei just making over there a giant freaking bagel or donut. Oh, it's turkey bagel sandwich, and Ashina is like taking a bite of it, probably doesn't realize what it is. I don't know, there's just a lot of character to this. Beautiful Joshua and his Jesus powers. And then we got Ollie and Mr. Drippy over in the side. I don't know, this one has so much charm to it. I think this was just such a cute picture. I'd honestly say, so these two were, this one and the last one were the ones that really sort of brought up like the idea of like this imaginary world form that way. And I think that was, I don't know, I just thought that was such a cute idea. It was something I really wanted to at least show you guys. Just like, fuck, man, like, look at this. It's just beautiful. It's amazing. All right, next up, we got a piece by Norinoko, which just shows Kameda, you know, in a bagel shop, which is, by the way, an actual bagel shop, I believe, in Japan, and him just going at it and just reaching out. You see his face freaking reflecting off the glass, reaching for the freaking bagels like, yes, good, sweet, lovely bagels. Now, I know this is a relatively simple piece, and it is cute, but the real reason why I'm actually bringing it up is, for those of you who don't know, NicoB is also the one responsible for all the cutscenes in the Council Voices. She was the one that did all of the big moments, like the final closing argument, as well as moments like the Tagami cutting off Kameda's arm, Joshua's death. All those comic scenes were all done by her. And she did such a fantastic and wonderful job. And you may also not know that NicoB has also participated in all of the previous fan art contests before this. And she's always been one of the winners. She's always been in the top tier of artists here. It's one of the reasons why I ended up really bringing her on board for this project, because I knew how just amazing her work was. Her stuff is incredible. So the way I sort of see this piece, I sort of see this piece a little bit as her kind of allowing other people to sort of take home the gold here, because I already know how insanely talented she is. I think this is just her way of saying, I want to participate in the contest, but I also don't necessarily want to be the winner here. And I think I can kind of get why, probably because it might be a little awkward or seem like I'm picking favorites if she ended up winning. I mean, the thing is, she is so talented, so it is very likely that she would be at least relatively close to the top. So I think I just sort of appreciated her doing that, and the fact that she was just willing to even just, you know, take part in this contest in some small way with this really just kind of cute and funny image. I just thought was great, and I just want her to know how much I appreciate her doing that, and the fact that she also has done such an amazing and phenomenal job with all of the scenes in the Council Voices. It's been great. It's been an absolute pleasure working with her and getting to just witness her amazing work, because good gosh, she's talented. Jesus, too talented, NicoB. Okay, next up we got this piece by Paisley Page. What a cool and sad piece this is, with Gundam holding on to Miyuri, reaching out to all of her friends, all of the other participants in the Nonary game, reaching out to her, trying to like save her while the darkness pulls her to the abyss. Gundam holding on. This is a beautiful piece, a beautiful idea and concept, and a beautiful execution. The expressions on the characters' faces, the colors reflecting from the water surface onto their hair, this nice kind of purple theme we have going on here. Gundam holding on, trying not to let her go. It's like, oh man, like what the fuck? Why? Well, you guys are too talented. Stop. This is a really hard one not to pick as a winner too. This is a really fucking good one. Pacey Pace, thank you so much. This is a beautiful piece. Next up, another piece that I was really into by Punchline 2007. The colors of this piece are fucking crazy, and I love it. This explosion in the back. This just like, I don't know, just the explosion of yellow in the back and how it reflects light off of Naya's dress here. The insane look on her face. You know, all you can see is one singular eye as all the characters kind of watch on and like unable to do anything. I like the fact that they even have like the backsides of these characters. Backsides for characters is like something you don't see very often, and as such it ends up being surprisingly hard for, I think, artists to draw, understandably so. So to see that and to see it done so well here, even Donald's backside is really cool, with Seven and Joshua, and also Monokuma in the back here, the deceased ones floating around them. Man, what a cool fucking piece. They even add the little detail with there being the rip in the dress. Just so fucking cool, man. Again, this one was really up there as well. This was definitely one of the a big consideration for one of the winners, and I still do think it is a beautiful piece. Next up, we got this piece by I think I would pronounce it Sam Man I Am, who's actually been, I know, a long time contributor of fan art to the channel. This one's such a cool freaking piece, with really just it being white, red, and black as the main colors of this one, and how we've got Zero up at the top, the darkness of his head from his cloak just fading off to the right, the color of the red coming off the chains and behind it, and each of the characters from the Nonary game all front and center here. Just, oh, the way the red light reflects off their faces, and then freaking Nico standing looking over her shoulder like, motherfucker, I see some shit happening behind me. Maybe I should do something. Nah, I'm fine. I don't know, this is a super cool piece. Such a clever layout and framing. I think it's the ones that really like impressed me in this, especially just when I see stuff like this where it's how a picture is set up and how it displays its characters and when it's executed really well, I just find that incredibly impressive. And the fact that they use such a limited color palette, it actually helps to accentuate the piece in a lot of ways. Again, this is another one that I really did highly consider. Next up is Steph Diaz, who actually did a fully animated piece as well, going through a scene with Moshirige and Miyuri, and I love it. I love it. Again, beautifully executed. Why? Why would you do this?
Aw, poor little Moshi. Does it hurt being betrayed by someone you considered a friend? If so, good.
I like seeing Miyuri's sassy face as she's holding on to Moshirige. And it kind of almost gives me that feels of like, oh, this is what this would have looked like if it were a full anime. The potential, so cool. The lip syncing is on point. The character motions and animations, they all look super good. And yeah, I gotta respect too, just the ambition with this piece. It really did a great job. So thank you, Steph Diaz. Next up, we got this cute piece by Sugar Pixel, just showing Kameda and Uji probably after their wedding day. What a beautiful day today is. And I don't know, this is just cute. Yeah, Kameda holding his flowers. Uji carrying his bride off in the distance. And I don't know, this is just a cute, happy piece that was executed really well. And I liked quite a bit, and was something I definitely wanted to shine a light on, just how adorable it is. Next up, we've got a piece by Zeno Facilis. Oh man, okay, this is easily probably the most jam-packed one of all of them. This Zeno really put in a fuck ton of characters in this, but it still manages to, I think, come across clearly and not be overly busy. Really cool use of lighting here with really the faces, shining through. Some good line art for all the characters, the colors. I really am just impressed by how many characters they managed to fit in there and how they actually managed to actually give each of them like some character without necessarily covering up other characters, but many delightful references, and just how it sort of has a nice kind of like from the center, right? It kind of goes outwards and slightly curves a bit so that it just kind of pulls back. And I think it looks really good. I think this again was another piece that was framed very well. I also like here you see Shuichi and Kiyogiri together pointing their fingers. I don't know, very cool. Okay, so those are some of the honorable mentions. Now I'm gonna get into the big boys. Yes, those were, I believe it or not, those were like, I had basically this massive giant list, right? Of ones that I was considering to be winners. And then from there, I narrowed it down to about 7 entries. And that's when I got really stuck for a long time trying to decide the winners. So these ones I'm gonna point out now are some of the best of the best. And again, it's just like, I had to be so nitpicky, and I hope you guys realize how much I truly loved these pieces, okay? So these next 4 that I'm gonna point out were they were really close, okay? Really close. But I want you to understand, your piece is amazing, and you could have easily been a winner, okay? I want you to know that. Okay, so again, in no particular order, let me just start off with this one, which is by Edia is Drawing. Holy shit, man, look at this cool ass, dope ass picture with all the characters just like wearing these cool suits. Even Miyuri over there is wearing some dapper shit. Joshua and Kameda are like, yeah, that's right, we're gonna go out and do some stuff. We're gonna go to a casino and kick ass and maybe do secret agent stuff. I like how Chiaki's got herself like a little cup of coffee. A coffee, or she eating a sandwich? I actually can't tell. I thought it was coffee, but it might be a sandwich. Oh, no. It's a Game Boy. That's what it is. We got Doll on the front here. Monokuma's severed head. But in the back, you've got Zero's goggles, like weapons to the side. And in each of the goggles, you see like the bad boys and the rest of the council members who are trying to look for them. We have this lovely color theme between the red of the members and of the Nonary game members in the front and the blue of the people behind them. It's so cool. It's got even like the bottom has this like texture, this kind of manga-esque texture that just... Fuck, dude, this piece is so cool, man. Fuck. You see what I mean? This is what I mean. This is what in my world, all right? Welcome to my world. This is just the first one. Let's go on to the next one. Next up, we've got Fruit Okuma. This has got to be the most charming piece out of the entire group here, honestly. This is the most charming one here, where it's basically the council voices, but in a beautiful cafe, but run by the voices themselves. But they're wearing penguin attire. They got little penguin hats on. And it's just, look how cute this piece is. They got me and Chiaki here in the front with Seven serving us, looking happy. Monokuma's hiding under the table. To the left, we got the Bad Squad. Donald over here looking at Ashina, tossing frickin' bagels at Kameda because they're not donuts. They're like, man, what the fuck? What is this shit? Get out! Crap out of here! Phoenix looking at Gato, just sipping his coffee like, oh, he's not doing anything, is he? He's like, well, it's just silly. He's just drink coffee on the job. And Voices of Crack Cafe. Kazuichi in the back, his coffee is exploding for some reason. Moshirige trying to keep his shit together. He's like, God damn it, this ship's gonna sink at any moment, I know it. Fukawa's looking at Tagami in the foreground. Gundam showing off his hamsters to Miyuri. It's like, fuck, dude. Fuck, this is such a cute piece with so many charming references that it just brings a smile to your face, really. That, and again, I think this is one of the most charming creative pieces of this art contest. I love this piece, man. This piece is so good. Thank you, Takuma. This is, again, this is not easy, okay? It's not easy. Okay, next up, we've got a piece by Hanada Hajime. And again, another sort of movie-esque poster, but god damn doodly, look at the details of this picture, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. We got Gundam and Miyuri dead center here. We got Naya in the back looking insanely voluptuous. I love, God, seriously, just the details when you really zoom in on this picture of just the lighting of the shading and the eyes on Naya here. And I love how we've got these chains that wrap around the bottom and the chains that are actually being ripped apart by Naya. You can see them like disintegrating in her hands. You see the deceased bodies of Seven in the back. Joshua like, I think he's probably about to die. Chiaki just like realizing what's happened to Miyuri and crying as well as the judge and Kiyogiri coming across Miyuri's body. It's just such a beautiful piece. There's so many details to this one that just make it look so cool. Really just make it pop. And really, that is a tough angle that they did with Naya. Yes, I mean, they give her some serious assets there that really do kind of stick out quite a bit, but it's also just the fact that we're like below her and she's looking sort of down at us is actually really impressive. And how the background sort of seamlessly transitions from that into the storage room. I don't know. It's just, again, the out of focus with the chains. It's just, fuck, man. God, it's such a cool piece and it looks so fucking gorgeous. And this like haze it kind of goes over in the back that covers part of Chiaki's hair and Naya's hair, and it's like, shit, dude, it's fuck, so good. Okay, thank you, Hinata. It's fantastic. And then finally, of the almost there, so close. Oh fuck, this one was so fucking hard. Oh god, because this one's so gorgeous. But this piece by Superfluous 101. Holy fuck, dude. Just look at this, man. This one, I think this is the best use of color. I think that's this one. This one's the best use of color out of all of them. Because god damn doodly, that water, dude. That water. Everyone at the beach having a good time. We got Sheena here and her giant donut. While Kame's in the back with his bagel flotation device holding another giant bagel. Chiaki's asleep in the center. Monokuma's flying around. Gato's with his fucking six-pack. Jesus. Floating around his cup. Miyuri on her gelbana. And Judge riding a Lord Turkey sandwich. I'm not wearing a bathing suit. I've still got my perfect outfit on. And with a giant flag on his turkey, on his roasted turkey, waving the council banner. Oh, this one's just so unbelievably gorgeous in the color and the anatomy of the characters. Seriously, I can't get over how good the fucking lighting of this picture is. Like, God, how it sort of refracts off the back of the characters' heads as it like comes from the background to the foreground. That's just not easy, man, and it looks so good. Looks so good. Like, geez, and there's some characters getting some assets here. Sagato looking hot as fuck, and so is Chiaki and Ashina. It's like, Jesus. Yeah, this is probably the best beach fun in the sun, a happy picture, I think, here as well. Fuck, dude. Oh, so good. Thank you, Superfluous. This piece again is wonderful. Okay, we did it. We did. Those were all the honorable mentions. Again, if you didn't get brought up in on the honorable mentions, that didn't even necessarily mean I didn't like your piece, but this is me trying my hardest to narrow it down, all right? I tried really hard. There might have been a few other pieces in there that I also liked a bit, but like I said, this was incredibly competitive, all right? There were so many good pieces here. I really tried my best to try to shine a light on as many as I could, so thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully now you see, have you entered my world? Do you see now how hard this fucking was for me? Okay. All right, now for the actual reason why you guys are here. Now let's go the actual winners of this contest. So again, to all the people, the honorable mentions, thank you so much. All right, your pieces were amazing, and I hope you do realize that, and I hope you know how much I appreciate the work that you put into it. But there can be only 3, I'm afraid. So we're gonna start with the 3rd place winner. The 3rd place winner of the Council Voices Art Contest is Nizo. Nizo? I don't know if that's nice. Probably it's not saying it right, but I'm gonna go with Nizo. Damn, son, damn. Damn. This piece is so fucking cool. Damn. There's so many things I like about this piece, but let's talk first about the dramatic angle here, the foreshortening of what I think is like Demon Me in the background with his outstretched arms as the characters get smaller from the back and move forward in a seamless way that doesn't look, nobody looks out of proportion here. Like all the proportions seem right. And that is not easy, all right? Like I look at this piece and I just go, fuck, I just am so impressed by how they managed to flow everything together in this piece. And goddamn doodly are the colors in this piece fucking incredible. Look how cool and these stark blacks are. The red lighting that goes off of each of the characters. Oh, it's so fucking sick. And Monokuma in the front here swiping out with no claws, by the way. I love that. Monokuma looks so cool. It looks like Doll's being like sucked in. He's like, ah, shit, ah, fuck. Seven reaching out like an all super badass and everything. Everyone else hanging out in the back. Joshua looking all serious. The chains everywhere. Seriously, the line art and the coloring of this one is so cool, man. Like I don't know if I've ever seen something quite like how they did the coloring here. Like there's so much detail on every little bit, every little strand of hair, and every little light that refracts off certain spots and areas, and the eyes of each of the characters really shines and refracts, and it looks so good. And I feel like this very easily could have been busy and it looked like needless and unnecessary, and because you can overshade and overdo things, right? But it all complements each other and it looks fucking great. Everyone's emoting super well. This is so impressive. I am so impressed by this piece. So Nizo, thank you. You are our 3rd place winner of the Council Voices. Okay, and now the 2nd place winner of the Council Voices contest is Rembered Ink. Oh my God almighty, this piece is crazy. Man, you want to have a piece that just tells a story, right? So the fact that this is already animated, right? This already makes this really an impressive piece, but just like, look at this. It's so fucking cool. I saw this and I was literally like aghast, but like Jesus, this is such a sick freaking picture. How the light is swinging back and forth, and as time goes on, things start to take a dark turn. Seven is stabbed. Oh shit, Makuma's head got chopped off with a freaking envelope opener in it. I like how you see, when that happens to you, see Muri's head looking too, right? And you see like, the Joshua, he's holding the picture. The ink disappears as he holds it. His band has been removed. The poison spraying throughout his body. He's starting to die. And then at the last second, you see, oh shit, Miuri turns into Naya. Oh my God, man. What the fuck? And the lighting is on point. This is an impressive understanding of just lighting in an image. Just seeing it, how it comes off of Joshua's face, how it reveals the other characters. This just like, you go through a story with this one. It's incredible. It's just the execution, the idea, and the concept is just so on point. It is mind-boggling. Rembered Ink. I can't imagine how long it must have taken to put this together, but this was like just just incredible, beautifully executed, and it shows like just enough too every time that light goes back and forth to really just like, oh shit, something happens. You're like, oh fuck. So cool. So freaking cool. Thank you, Rembert Inc. And it's that reason that you are the second place winner of the Council of Voices. And now finally, yes, that's right, the moment of truth and justice. The winner, the first place winner of the Council of Voices contest is, drumroll please. Oh God, I hope I say this name right. The winner is Rantar Ruoka or Rantar U0KA with their piece. What can I even say about this one? This one's just like, the moment I saw this one, I went, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Again, this goes along with similar lines of, just multiple characters, things happening, almost movie poster-esque, but this one was the best. This one was, in my opinion, the best. Holy crap, man. Just the emotion and the execution of this piece is just on some next level shit. First off, just the actual faces and expressions and emotions of all the characters here. Just look at them, man. Chikami over here looking super badass, holding the envelope opener. Moshirige looked like watching and helpless, unable to do anything as Naya holds onto Chiaki. Joshua holding onto the picture, looking down, seeing the truth with his own eyes. Commit over here like, all right, I'm not feeling so great missing an arm. I love Dowell's expression, even though it is kind of funny looking. He's just like, oh shit, I don't know how I feel about this, guys. And then, of course, the sad one to the side of Muri and Gundam's arms as he looks just like, look how bereft he looks. It's like, oh my God, it hurts your soul. And just the execution of the shading. Look how cool this shading is. Like, almost like there's like this kind of spongy aspect to it that it just looks so cool, man. It looks so fucking cool. And the details, again, the details. The way the background lights up in this sort of like explosion, this crackling of light and shattered glass. On point anatomy of every one of the characters, the cool shots, the details of everyone's faces. Look how good Naya's face looks. Holy shit, man. Look at that shading. Look how each one of the wristbands glows with this cool, eerie light. It's actually a piece, I can't even honestly tell if this piece is digital or if it's traditional, because it looks like it could be either. I think it's digital, done in a way that looks almost traditional, but I could be wrong. I don't know, everyone just looks so cool in this picture. Everyone just looks so badass. And it's like a piece that when you just see it and immediately hits you with just like a ton of emotions and feelings. And you're like, shit, dude, holy crap. Again, another piece that really just tells a story and that flows seamlessly together. I kind of like too how Moshirige's hair is almost like this exaggerated blue color too. It just, I don't know, it looks good and it fits within this image's color palette so well. It makes it pop. I don't know, man. This is just, I think, one of the coolest fucking pieces that really just kind of knocked my socks off and never stopped knocking my socks off. Even now, as I'm looking at it, I'm just like, I just keep finding new shit. I'm like, I love this picture. This picture's incredible. And it is the exact reason why I am making this the first place winner of the Council of Voices. Yes, thank you, Rantar Ryoka. Holy shit. Just an unbelievable piece that I also imagine must have taken many, many hours to put together. But yes, guys, there you have it. These are the winners of the Council of Voices art contest. Thank you guys so much, though. Seriously, just a big shout out to everybody who took part in this contest, all right? Even if I didn't bring yours up in honorable mention, I seriously just appreciate you taking part in it at all, all right? And just even giving a shit about my dumb little original series full of all these characters that aren't original at all. Seriously, my crazy fan fiction, it just means the world to me. It was so motivating to see all of these creative pieces done by you guys. You have no idea how driven it made me feel to like, it's like, damn, I just want to jump right into the next episode and get started. And it's like, fuck, dude. Seriously, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for taking a part in this contest, for supporting the channel, for taking part of any of these contests, you know, whether it's this one, previous ones, whatever. It's always a blast. I always have so much fun in these contests and seeing what you guys come up with, because holy crap, you guys are talented. Some fucking talented ass dudes, all right? You're way more talented than me, all right? You should be one over here talking to this microphone, all right? About how badass your art skills are. Fuck, dude. Jesus. So thank you guys. I appreciate it more than you could possibly know. So to the winners, I did check. I know that you guys all have Twitters. I just want to make sure that I'm likely going to contact you probably at least a day after this video is posted, because I do want you guys to sort of watch it and, you know, hopefully get surprised that you were the winners before I reach out to you myself. But please make sure that you allow for direct messages on your Twitter account. So that I can reach out to you. I think I just see 1 or 2 people who didn't allow for that. So just make sure you have it open so that I can reach out to you, and we can get you guys your rewards. So I definitely want to do more of these in the future. We'll definitely try to theme it after a number of different things, because I always have such a great time with these, and it's always nice to see the community come together to take part in contests like these. So I'll probably continue to show off for like the next few videos as well, the other entries into the contest, so I can try to show off as many as I can in the fan art of the day for videos. So make sure to keep an eye out for those. And to those of you who are wondering, well, Nico, when is going to be the next Council of Voices episode? It's going to be a little bit of time. I do need to give Viva some time to work on her own stuff, because I know she's been sort of really wanting to get back to that, and that's currently she's already done a few things, which is great, but I also do have a lot of things I need to do on my end. I do have 2 episodes left of the arc that we're currently on, and I think I'm probably going to try to write the scripts for both of them, because initially it actually intended it for just be 1 episode, but I kind of think I need to split into 2. But unlike this last episode, I actually have a good place. I know I can split it for this episode, so I think just to make sure that I don't accidentally forget everything or forget any like important points, I'm probably going to try to write out both of these next episodes at the same time. And then from there, I'll try to figure out how we're going to set things up and get back into editing those. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long, but it's still going to be a little bit of time before those come out. So I hope you understand. But again, guys, thank you so much for the people who participate in this contest. And thank you again for your support for the Council of Voices. It's just, it tickles me to no end to see you guys get so excited about this Goofy series that I made. So thank you, seriously. I will be back with some more videos, probably continue with Amori here in the next video. Congratulations again to all the winners, and as always, Picky Penguins, till next time, guys, stay classy.